was a lot of reasons, but what it boiled down to was I had made a place where people could come work, get paid, learn their craft, and love professional wrestling.
What up there, guys? This is Jughead82, and man, I didn't know I was going to be like, I kind of do, but then at the same time, it still was like, I just got off work. And first, I'm going to say this. In the world of professional wrestling, we have our ups, our downs, our lefts, our rights. Meaning that sometimes we have a good product, sometimes we don't. I did not get a chance to watch wrestling. Like I just said, I just got off work. But I look at my notifications, look at YouTube as I just got in my room just to look at some stuff. And I see that it shows CM Punk. Now, don't get me wrong. Every YouTube site in the world has been skeerily putting it out. Even AEW itself has been skewering it out. But it's still fucking incredible. It's fucking amazing. CM Punk back in a wrestling ring, and it's not WWE. CM Punk is in AEW. They were in United Center in good old Chicago. The fucking feel, just seeing a fucking full arena nowadays is just incredible. But this is just sick, and literally seeing this, it just made my mind go. And all I can say about, like, people, saying this, saying that, this is fucking incredible. Even if you have a little inkling of wrestling still in you, this is fucking incredible to see. And for me, 7.5 years ago, like he stated 7.5 years ago, he left wrestling because he was sick, he was hurt, and this and that. And then he talked about August 13th, 2005. His last match in Ring of Honor. And basically, that was the end of his wrestling career. He said it, and I was like, oh, that was a fucking slap in the face in WWE. I mean, CM Punk had some really good wrestling matches in WWE, so I mean, but wow, just crazy, man. Like, this is the one thing, and I am subscribed to All Elite Wrestling. I am subscribed to World Wrestling Entertainment. I am subscribed to Ring of Honor. I am also subscribed to Impact Wrestling, as well as New Japan Wrestling, as well as NWA Wrestling. I am subscribed to almost the creme de la creme, if you will, of wrestling. And I say this with all due respect to WWE. This was fucking incredible. It's the fans, the fucking real passion of seeing just that real shit. People say, oh, wrestling's fake. But guess what? The real shit. Seeing CM Punk in the ring, his emotion, you can't fucking write that shit. You sit there and see, like, the brim of what wrestling was for me growing up, about that just impact, just the feel, the fighting, the whatever. And just looking at this shit, man, I'm just like literally watching this video, and I'm saying, man, why the fuck I wasn't off today to just watch Rampage? Because it's like Rampage is finna fucking whoop SmackDown's ass. I'm sorry, it looks like it. And I know I've said in years before, because I remember when TNA did their Monday Night War shit and all this. But AEW was whooping NXT's ass. That's why WWE's doing all the shit they're doing now, just to be honest. Now they're on Fridays, actually competing against WWE SmackDown. And this right here, if this was the bullet to go straight between the eyes of WWE, it's either the bullet that scraped the side of the head to just wake them the fuck up. Because this shit right here is getting real. And for any like casual wrestling fan or a wrestling fan hardcore wise, this is the time to just jump on board and just say, let's go balls to the wall. Apparently CM Punk has threw the challenge to Darby Allin. I know Darby Allin little to in and outs of the little stuff he's done in AEW. I don't know too much about him in other wrestling companies that he's wrestled in. But he's a very talented wrestler. And it's cool to see Sting being like his like guidance to wherever he wants to be. CM Punk has already said his passion has basically been lit. August 20th, 2021 is the vindication. 16 years in the making. So, just looking at this from a fan standpoint, I sit there and say this is going to be some good shit, man. It's going to be awesome to see in the back of the ring because, you know, he's not wrestled shit in 7.5 years. I do say this, that AEW right now is like been knocking it out the ballpark. And like I said, so you mean on AEW Mark? First of all, I know Mark Henry. I don't know shit about being Mark. And this is just me being a wrestling fan. When I first started watching wrestling way back when I was 4 years old and watching it on TV, I didn't know the ins and outs, of course, of the business. And even when getting older and being a teenager during the Attitude Era, I sit there and still just watch wrestling to enjoy it. I didn't have to critique it and script it or say this is fake and this and that. I just enjoyed what I watched. Watching wrestling nowadays, you have so many people who want to critique everything you do. I be at work on my phone watching wrestling, and you have people, you still watch wrestling? Guess what? I'm going to watch fucking wrestling. I'm going to fucking enjoy it. CM Punk is back in AEW, and respect to any of you guys that still get a little inkling of wrestling, because this is some good shit. Yeah, but CM Punk is back, baby. This is Jughead82, signing off.